What is up, guys? Welcome back to Call Me Old Fashioned, where we talk everything bourbon, whiskey, and of course, old fashions. This is kind of just a little improv, little live stream. Luckily enough, my uncle sent me a new smoker for the room, aka for my birthday as well. It's not my birthday yet. He sent it pretty early, but I was already filming videos in here. And I said, well, you know what? I can go for a good old fashioned right about now. So went ahead and threw the live stream up. I'm going to test this out live just so we can see how it works together. I don't know exactly how to use this, but I know how to make an old fashioned. So I say that as I'm about to use a premix syrup. I do have the Woodford's premix syrup though this time. I'm going to use a little Woodford's double oak as well. But so yeah, this one says garnish with orange peel. We ain't doing that. Oh shit. There we go. A little sugar buildup on that one. There we go. About in between 1/4 and 1/2 ounce of the syrup. Just realized you can't see on the bottom one, but that's all right. Let's do this. Take the zoom out for a second. Then a little Woodford's double oak. Hopefully it works. I didn't troubleshoot it at all. I have no clue how it's going down. I should have made it in a separate glass too. Didn't do that either. It's all good though. We're gonna make it the way I want to drink it right now. I need a little spoon. Mr. Joker says, cheers everyone. Call me old fashioned fam. Hey EH. Mr. Joker, welcome to the stream. We're gonna test out this new smoker I got. And as soon as I figure out how to do it. And I'll show you which brand and all that here in a minute. So I gotta make the cocktail first so we can, have it to smoke, All right, a little Woodford's double oak action. A little Woodford's old-fashioned cocktail syrup. Let's get this into the little glass box here. This fancy. Shut that. And it did come with 3 different massive bags of shit. So it got cherry wood, an oak, and a hickory. You can also smoke meats and stuff with this, apparently. I haven't looked too far into that, but we are going to use the cherry wood. I have 0 clue how much wood to use. That looks like it's enough. It says that thing looks cool on camera. I didn't even really set it up to see how it would look on camera. We're kind of just running it, but the bar mat contrasting with the kit, it's so far so good. So I guess you just click it on, light it up. Oh, bro, it starts filling her up. It's off center though. That's my fault. And then you just kind of let it run. I think that's enough though. I think that's, I should probably shut it off earlier. That's a lot of smoke in there. Do we have a smoke detector in here? I don't think so. This is as far as I got so far. Joker says puff puff pass. Bro, I wish I could pass the smoke over to somebody else, and that way it's just out of here, because this is a lot. I'll be surprised if the alarm doesn't go off. Wait, what do you do? What do you do from here? How long do you let it sit? I don't know. Normally, it's just a little one right on top of the glass. But I think the way you gotta do it, right? You gotta go through the container here, maybe. You can also lift it up. I don't want to do that. Bro, that's how you fucking smoke an old fashioned though. wood chips so far, money. That's a really good smoked old fashioned. I'm just saying that's a winner there. Let me see if I can stretch this back out. Ka-tow. Well, it says if that sets the alarm off, oof. Looks really cool though. I mean, definitely looks cool. It was a lot of fun for like 30 seconds. You know how we do here, boys. No, but as far as smokers go, that's a really good one so far. Jay in the chat says hello. Hello, Jay. What's going on, bud? Welcome to the stream. Like normally, you just have like the topper ones. Like I have one probably right here. And you just kind of set it on the glass and it just gets the center, right? This one kind of gets the whole entire glass, which I like. So that kind of oaky smoke to it is kind of on the background, the rim, and in the glass. So that's cool. I like it. I think still could smoke. I just realized, look, like, well, let's test it live. I didn't read the manual. I just said, fuck it. I got an idea of where we're going here. It did come with like some tweezers though, so you can kind of move around the chips. It's got a little grate in there too. Here's the box. It's kind of a mess, but smoking cube and smoke infuser from Sig Val. I think smoke the party. What a slogan. Smoked. Does it leave residue on the cup? No. No, it's just smoke. It kind of just smokes it. I've never had residue on any of my old fashions before like that. But yeah. Little bamboo cutting board too. That's what it's called. Drop that down there. It's cool looking though. It's definitely like if you're gonna have like a home bar, it's a cool little piece, even if you don't use it that often to kind of like have it set up. But even like I can just lift the cube. You know, like when you go to like a restaurant and it's full of smoke and they pop it up real quick, like that's what we do if we were trying to show off. I was just trying to get the best effect without letting all the smoke out. Chuck says some kind of incubator. Yeah. That's exactly what it is. I mean, it's kind of, I know some people say like leave your smoked old fashioned for a while, but I don't know, maybe the history with smoking me, I don't want it to get stale. Millen in the chat says, hi. Millen, what's going on? I think that's how you pronounce that. Welcome to the stream. Happy Sunday. Hopefully your Sunday's going good. You guys are watching some football, or winding down the holiday weekend and getting ready for Monday soon. Let's see. So it says, yo are so cool. Yeah. Me? I'm not that cool, but appreciate it. Just wanted to see if it would do anything else to it, you know? You guys missed the earlier in the stream when we first lit up, bro. I thought we were gonna let the fire extinguisher get off. You know, Joker, you know what's funny? Now that you kind of say that, it does kind of have a little residue on the inside of the box. But that might be like from like condensation from the smoke being in there and stuff, but who knows? Doug says thank you. That's funny. I mean, money. I'm stoked on this one. I like this way better than the little small ones, though. Let me see if I can scoot this over some. He said I subscribed. My little thing didn't go off. Normally, like comes across screen. I appreciate it. Appreciate the sub. I was filming a ton of videos today. He said do it again. I mean, this old fashioned's almost gone, but we can run it back. Pretty freaking cool. Pretty freaking cool. Said Yoker. I'm just playing chicken with the fire alarm here at the house, that's all. Don't mind me. I think a better spot for that. It's kind of just in the way, you know? We shall see. I'm going to let it sit this time for like a little bit just to kind of see what it does. It's like Cheech and Chong in there, though. She thick. I always get nervous whenever the chips are in like big bags like this. Like sometimes it's just not worth it. Usually if they come in like a smaller one, more condensed, kind of like these, like that, usually they're better. But those are actually fairly good. Joker says that Redwood Empire Grizzly Beast, besides straight up, what would be good with that? I mean, I like it in an old fashioned, but mainly because it has a little bit of the sweeter notes to it, and it's 100 proof. But I'm also not like, I like old fashioned cocktails. Other than that, I like my stuff straight up, especially if it's like any kind of like costs more than $30. It goes good with Dr. Pepper too if you're really feeling crazy. Tuck says, nah, Grizzly Beast goes into Manhattan. I mean, a Manhattan would be pretty good too. I'm not like dying for, you know, a Manhattan, but Lopez says now throw some of that good Cali Green in that bitch and hotbox the studio. I mean, technically, you could like smoke it into there and then pull the plug off this. But let's see. Definitely kind of soaked in more, whether if it was to the glass or the liquid itself, the longer I let it sit in there. So Joker says you got to clean that box good so no cross contamination. I mean, we're professionals here. We would make sure, you know. Well, that was fairly quick. That's what she said. So yeah, money. It's a cool little birthday gift. Now I got to figure out a spot to put it because it can't stay here, obviously. But maybe I throw up another shelf over here, leave it up there so that way I don't got to move it. Lopez says it's a cool smoking kit. I mean, it's dope. It came with 3 different bags of chips, cherry, oak, and hickory. Obviously, it's advertised for cocktails and stuff like that, but the little bit that I read on it said you could smoke different things in there as well. I don't know the cost, nor do I honestly care to look it up because it was a gift. But Sigval, something like that's the name of it. Yeah, that's what the box looks like. You can get it on Amazon because that's how it was delivered. Says, we stand behind what we build. If you're not satisfied with your purchase, you can return it for replacement up to 1 year. Guys, remember me at 364 days. We'll get a brand new one. Kidding. He says, today's your birthday? No, it's not my birthday. It's just coming up this month. And he said it sent early, so. He says, very fancy. Bro, it's fucking sick. It's definitely more bulkier than the little one that can sit in my desk, but I can definitely tell the difference on the glass as far as the smoking aspect goes. I think it this whole part of the glass, right, the outside and the rim, instead of just the inside of it, makes a fairly large difference when you're trying to have an actual smoked old fashioned. So, saucer? What do you mean? Joker, did you like the Grizzly Beast though? Or did you not like it? That is the question. Lopez says his lady's birthday is today. Well, happy birthday, Mrs. Lopez. Said G. Julie says, hi, Julie. Welcome to the stream. Happy Sunday. She says hello. You said GGG. What do you... Oh, I got it. Anyways. So, I mean, that was money. I don't know if I want to make another old fashioned. That'd be a little excessive. Maybe we do a pour real quick, and then I don't plan to be live for super long. This is a little improv. Julie says, how do you do? I do well. He says the only kind of I am is OG, triple OG. That's funny. Let's do a little bit of that honey. That stuff was good yesterday. I'm not gonna smoke that, but where the fuck did I put it? I have reached the point where I have so many bottles in here, I have now lost the bottle. I have no idea where I put it. Bro, I'm losing it. Is it in here? Oh, it's right here. Oh, Lordy. Lopez says, the way you look at the camera and say, I do well. I'm just saying, I do well. I'm here for the people. Tuck says, here's a marketing idea. Hit me. Hit me with the marketing. Let's get a little tune action. It's been a while since I played any kind of music. Not the Christmas. Not that one. Artlist.io. That's a copyright one. Tuck says, so you know how there's 4 green whiskeys. How about Orandy or Federal? Here, we'll just pull it up. 115 green whiskey. I don't know if that's marketing, but son of a bitch, I spilled it. Spilt one drop on the side of the glass there. Let's pull this. La la. It's like, I think it is. I mean, I'm not going to make 115 grain whiskey, so. The amount of smoke in this room is kind of ridiculous, so. That was hot compared to it. I think a little palate cleanse with a Celsius. Now I do have a cherry cola Celsius. Just saying, like a little cherry Coke action for a mixed drink. This would be money. I'm not gonna do that, but Tuck says it's more about the joke than the actual execution. My bad. I thought it was actual marketing. Lopez says, stick to what you're good at, making people uncomfortable, and then leave them thinking. Leave the thinking to me. He says, okay, Daddy. Let's see. What can we do into this one? I said, see what I mean? Never been so uncomfortable. I mean, I'm right there with you. Right there with you. Tux be saying some weird stuff, you know. Tux, how's your fantasy team looking? Let's check the scores while we're here, you know. Oh, Tux, you might win. He's got a 71% chance right now against Mama Walker. But her whole team really hasn't played, so can't really say much. Let's check the other ones. Ride the Lightning versus We Taking ACLs. Ride the Lightning's about to take another L. This team's not doing too bad. Let's check the other. Alex, awesome team versus Hot Trash. Hot Trash might actually win one here. Yeah, Hot Trash is leading, and most of the other guys' players are. Lopez says, are none of our teams playing today? I mean, Dolphins don't play today. They already played. So I don't care as much about the football games just because I'm like, whatever. Once it gets later into the day, maybe. And right now I'm leading against the misses here. But she's still got Derrick Henry and Kittle, so we'll see. I got a flyer on T. Hill from the Saints, Taysom Hill. He's my tight end today. Who saw the fight on the Jags team? The Jags game? Nobody? Tuck says the Bills are playing in prime time. Nobody cares about the Bills game. Hold on. Let me go back. Fuck the Bills. Lopez says the Cowboys can't even tank right now. I don't know what to say about the Cowboys. He's like, Tuck saw the fight in the Jags game. He says I did. That was crazy. It didn't even look like that bad of a hit. I didn't even see it. I heard it. I keep hearing people out there. Anyways, boys. But yeah, that's all I really had for you. It wasn't going to be a super long live stream. I just wanted to pop on. I wanted to test this in our old fashion and kind of see what it was working with. I'll definitely have to like do a more in-depth kind of like review on it where we make another cocktail. But once I kind of do all the research on it, figure out what it costs, all the details about it. But just from off the rip, looks cool, smokes good. I'm here for it. Kind of a pain to figure out where to put it, but I'll have to throw up a shelf and just have that. Lopez says, so when are we getting a WLW or a GST bottle? Are you asking when am I going to review one or when am I giving one away? What was the question? Here, let me pull it up so everybody else sees what I'm saying. William LaRue Wella. Honestly, out of those, I would prefer to have an Eagle Rare 17. But that's just me. I mean, any of them, I couldn't really complain, but Tuck says both. I mean, I have no immediate plans to buy one for myself. If we were going to do a Tuck Lopez says little arrows. I mean, giveaway stuff. I mean, I'm still trying to determine on which route to take the channel right now, boys. I got a million different ideas, and no time to execute. That's why we keep doing live streams. I just filmed like 4 videos though, but I have to go edit them. So I don't know. What's the what goal should we have to hit before we do something crazy like that? You know what I mean? Panties. What? Hey, I mean that's smart, but I mean you cash out anytime. I guess you want. The samples expired 12 minutes after the duck race. Kidding. Um, I don't want to pay secondary for that stuff, you know. So if I can get any of that stuff from MSRP, that's when I would personally pick it up. For giveaway stuff, I'd probably like order it from somewhere crazy and have to pay secondary. But Tuck says, "Call me old-fashioned." Finally gets him. He'll treasure it forever. But wait, here comes Lopez with the money in the bank briefcase. Bro, Lopez says, "Hey, about those samples. Let me go ahead and get about 8 ounces of off you real quick. Let me get that." Savagery. And then he's like, "Another duck race." He just starts stacking all the samples from all the duck races. He's like, "Hey, I have enough samples to equal up 1 total bottle, so I'll go ahead and take that." Let's see. Ba, 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 ba. Lopez says, "Realistically, do you think you would ever see those bottles in the wild for MSRP?" Probably not. The way you get them for MSRP is to going to like allocated days at different liquor stores, which essentially is this month. A lot of liquor stores are going to do like their big giveaways. They're going to do raffles for purchase to buy at MSRPs, and then they're going to do those big events where people line up out the door and first come first serve. So if you guys are really hunting that kind of stuff, and you have a chance to attend or do anything like that, then that's how you get them for MSRP. Anything other than that, in reality, you're paying at least some kind of secondary. The liquor store that I go to, that the most frequent one, I go to a bunch, but the one I go to most is off of a point system, and I've just been racking up all the points. I've never even used my points there, but that's because I'm saving it for something along the lines of those, because I can find some of the other stuff that they have there for MSRP if I just travel a little bit, But if I find the Eagle Rare 17 or George T. Stagg, something like that, I probably would pick those up and use the points. So I'm sure I have enough. It's just a matter of finding them there available for the points, before somebody else snags them. Tuck says, "I've never seen one for secondary." The liquor store right up the road from me has all 3, all the Pappies, and they're also all like a couple $1,000s. So they have the Eagle Rare 17 for like $1,800. I'm not paying that, so it's definitely a museum style store. But for anybody that has super deep pockets or just wants to go crazy, it is there technically. You can go buy it. That's not me though. So I'm not going to go just pay a mortgage payment or a house payment on a single bottle, unless we start making it like that. This channel takes off, we get 1 million subs or something like that. I'll do crazy shit like that all the time for you boys. But until that happens, I'll keep buying my middle to low range bottles and have fun with them. And then we'll splurge and we'll get a couple $100 bottles here and there, you know, here for the people. But, anyways, what are you guys doing on Sunday? Everybody's in here, so I imagine you're not caring for the football stuff too much. So, what are you boys doing Sunday? You think it'd be a little more thickness on this one. I said or third dairy. Bro, it's hot as hell in this room right now. Just waiting for the Bills. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Well then, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's about time we log off here then. It's like a hookah. Lopez says the only one I do see like semi-regular is the Thomas H. Handy. Yeah, I mean, I'd say out of the three, that one I see the most too. Usually it's it's still around the same price, but it's less, you know, hyped up. Right, you got the Eagle Rare backing one, you have the Stag backing the other, so it's the chat has turned today, boys. But yeah, that one I see quite often. I don't even really care to have that one though. The main one I'd want is the Eagle Rare or the George C. Stag. But there's a lot of other things that I would probably want more than those. You know, I'd rather have the birthday bourbon from Old Forester just to have it. I'd rather have a Woodford's double oak over any of those. So it's all about, you know, who wants what and what do you want them for. A lot of people want those kind of bottles just to say they have it and have a showpiece. Is it good? I'm sure, but you know what I mean? That's what people want them for. The little hyped up bottles. My music died. That's what it is. Where is it? Oh. Anyway, boys, I think that is the end of the live stream. We made it about 40 minutes. Tuck said he's. Who are you, Michael Jackson? Anyways, so I'm gonna go try and edit out some videos, edit some photos as well for the photo biz. And then of course I will see you boys on Friday for our typical scheduled programming. Swiped off again. I got you like 3 days in a row, so. My bad. My bad. What is on the other streams? Hold on, I can't even like get in it. I don't even know. Okay, let me do this. Somebody's burning a Cheeto. With like 300 people deep too. The other live streams are weird. I don't even get it sometimes. Anyway, boys. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, do all that jazz. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you on the other side. Peace.